What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Director Diego here with a next level Final Cut Pro tutorial. I'm giving you guys the next level shows so you can take your edits to the next level while your clients charge more and make more. Let's get right into it. And to really take this effect to the next level, I'll be using my custom glow plugin. Editors love the results and it's super easy to use. Literally just drag and drop. If you want to grab this exact plugin for yourself, I'll drop the link in the description down below. It's the exact same one that I use in all of my edits. So once we have our clip selected, we're going to choose a part of the clip where we want the effect to start. So I would say right here when he points his finger up, that looks good. We are going to press and hold Option F on the Mac keyboard to take a screenshot. We're going to go up here to the top right corner, click View, and make sure that Optimize Original is selected because we want the best quality for this screenshot. Then we're going to full screen this and press spacebar to pause. Then I'm gonna press and hold Command-Shift-3 to take a screenshot. Once we have our screenshot selected, we're gonna head over to a website called Higgsfield AI. This website is insane, guys. There are so many different types of next level AI effects that you can do to wow your clients. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because I'm giving you editors the next level. We're gonna go ahead and click Plasma Explosion and we're gonna click Generate. Then we're simply gonna drag in our screenshot into the start frame right there. You can put a prompt if you'd like, that's up to you, or you can simply just click Generate. So while that's loading in the meantime, we're gonna create this kind of liquid shake that looks really cool. I like to use it in all my edits because it takes them to the next level and just makes everything look better. Whether you're looking for a transition, you're switching a scene, you're saucing up a visual effect, this really helps and I use this in all my videos. So the first thing we're going to do is click this little T icon right here, make sure that titles is selected, and we're going to drag in an adjustment layer. So I'm going to put it one frame before the screenshot. This is one frame before the effect starts and you'll see in a little bit why. Then I'm going to go ahead at the bottom right corner and click the effects browser right here. Make sure that we're selected under all, and in the search bar I'm going to search underwater. This is a free built-in plugin with Final Cut Pro. And then we're going to adjust the size, and we kind of want it to look like a water ripple. So obviously not too small, but not too big, just the right balance. This is cool. And I'm going to keyframe this. Now, I don't have a set amount of frames that I could tell you to go forward. Like for example, go 5 frames forward and then do this, or go 10 frames forward, because this all depends on the speed and tempo of the track you're editing. Right? So I'm just going to press play and feel it out. Boom, maybe around there. I'm going to drag the size all the way up. Now we're going to go back and do this one more time, but somewhere in the middle here, we're going to keyframe the refraction, and you'll see why just now. So I'd say like right there, we're going to keyframe the refraction. It doesn't really matter where exactly. You got to feel this out. I can't tell you exactly where, but just somewhere in the middle where it feels right when it's about to kind of like end off. Right, so then I'm gonna go all the way to the part where I want this kind of liquid shake to end, and that will be like the speed of the effect, which is right about here at the end, and I'm gonna drag the refraction all the way down. So now what we have is this, right? Next thing we're gonna do is use a plugin called RN Shake. There's a bunch of different parameters that you can use, like earthquake, handheld, for example, and then you can obviously change all these little parameters as well within the effect. But I'm simply going to keep it as is because the bounce as is perfect. We just want to create like a bounce shake impact. So now what we're going to do to really add the sauce here is use my glow effect for Final Cut Pro. It's extremely easy to use, drag and drop, and I'm going to show you how right now. So we literally drag and drop the effect onto the adjustment layer, and we're going to adjust some parameters here just to make it look better. What we're going to want to do is drag the glow softness all the way up. Then you can adjust the glow size as you wish. I'm going to drag it all the way up to the max. And then right here, we're going to drag up the exposure just so we can notice the glow better. You can actually adjust the tint color as you wish. And to do that, you would go here and drag the tint all the way up, and then head over to the color board here and just choose the color that you want for the tint. It's that simple, guys. I like this kind of greenish, yellowish, kind of matches the color grading in a hot summer day. I like how it matches the color grading, so we're going to go with that. Now, where it says exposure, we're going to drag that up to your liking, and then we're going to go down to intensity and drag that up. Now with glow amount, we can also drag that up as well. I'm going to keep it like this, to be honest, and you can do this to your personal preference, but I'd probably have it start right around here, which is cool. Then we're going to go to our first frame. We're going to keyframe the exposure and the intensity. We're going to press play. Bow. And then you're gonna choose a spot once again where you want the glow to end. If we press play and feel this out, I don't want it to be too long and I don't want it to be too short. So let's see how that looks. That's perfect, guys. Look at that. We have a nice impact right there. This looks insane. You can use this for not only transitions and impacts, but you can use this on certain objects and make like someone's watch shine and glow. There's just a bunch of things that you can do with this. It's so sick, guys. Finally, this is optional if you want. You can add a plugin called Smooth, but since I shot the clip in 4K, I'm gonna go under the ramped 4K options. We're gonna use the zoom out tool and put it 1 frame after the adjustment layer starts. Then we're gonna adjust the length of the zoom out because we kind of want this to zoom out immediately after the impact starts. Right there is good. Now what you can do is click this little T icon right here at the top right corner and you can zoom in. And you can actually choose the zoom amount. You can actually choose where you want the center to start when it zooms out from the side or anything. I'm gonna keep it right in the middle here. And then a really cool parameter that I wanna show you guys about this plugin is called zoom blur amount. And it acts basically as a motion blur. And as you guys know, motion blur makes the masking effects and all these types of effects look way better. So just make sure to drag up the zoom blur amount. And what do we have here? That's dope, guys. Look at that. Look how sick that looks, right? So by the time you're done this, you can head over back to Higgsfield and check out how your effect came out. And let's see how it came out. That is insane, guys. Look at that. With the click of a button, it's that easy. We're gonna download our clip and drag it into Final Cut Pro. We're gonna drag it under our liquid shake bounce layer. Keep in mind when you do download this, it comes out in a smaller cropped frame. Not to worry, we can just scale it up. Boom, right around there. And let's see the final product, guys. Last but not least, you can super sauce this up by adding sound effects. I actually have a sound effects lesson and module in my Elite Videography Mastery course, which provides you with essential sound effects and sound libraries that every editor should have, whether you're editing music videos, content videos, videos for businesses, companies, and brands. These are essential sound effects that every single editor should have. If you want to see more tutorials like this, make sure to support the channel. If you'd like to take your editing to the next level so you can work faster and charge more, feel free to check out my editing packs on my website. They'll save you hours in the process. And if you're just starting out in Final Cut Pro and want to learn how to film, edit, and hit your first $10,000 a month, my Elite Videography Mastery course is there for you. If you're already skilled but struggling with the business side, you can also just grab the business side of the course where I share the exact tools and strategies and industry hacks that I use to break my first $10,000 a month. Feel free to drop a comment below and let me know what tutorial you'd like to see next for Final Cut Pro or After Effects. It's your boy Director Diego signing off.